What is going on, everybody? Welcome back. Rebuilding the Buffalo Bills. We have our second offseason ahead of us, and I really think this is a team that if we have a good offseason here, maybe one free agent signing, some good draft picks, we could very well be a team that can compete for a Super Bowl next season. So let's go ahead and get that done. I do need to recap our stats from year 2. Josh Allen led the NFL in passing yards, did throw 23 interceptions, and was very quiet down the stretch. A much better first half of his season than second half, but definitely by no means bad for a second-year quarterback. The running back is going to be a need for us. Just, pretty quiet running game as a whole. But the receivers played great. I mean, Robert Foster, awesome. Dawson Knox makes the Pro Bowl for his second year in a row. LaVisca just okay in his rookie year, but a lot of that was because Emmanuel Sanders really played awesome. He actually makes the Pro Bowl in his first year here in Buffalo. So the receivers, definitely not an issue. Robert Foster was awesome as well. Definitely going to be looking at right tackle and guard this offseason as well, but the defense is pretty much set. They were up and down this year, but as far as the roster is concerned, we've got the pass rush that should be able to play pretty damn well here. We've got a couple good linebackers here. Matt Milano, we extended him to a big contract. And then the D-backs, Tre'Davious White has been a candidate for Defensive Back of the Year both years now. Maybe a number 2 corner could be in order. These safeties, Micah Hyde is still a really good player for us. Jordan Poyer may be hitting the market here, but this defense is by no means an issue for us. It's the offense that I think, as we look forward, it should be our focal point. So the yearly awards, Sam Darnold and Tua, the MVPs of the league. Sam Darnold getting the trophy, and then let's just come through, see if we had any candidates here. Jerry Hughes, Defensive Player of the Year candidate in our second season. Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to David Woodward for the Titans. Let's see, best running back, Singletary was on there, but 8th. 2 in the top 3 for best wide receiver, but Antonio Brown for the 4 and 12 Patriots getting that award. Best D-line, Jerry Hughes did win that. Ed Oliver 3rd for best D-line, linebacker. No finalists for us. Tre'Davious White inside the top 3. So we're going to move on ahead, get our Pro Bowl development boosts, our Pro Bowl XP, do our upgrades, get to our re-sign stage. We're going to get through the whole offseason in this episode right here. So it will be the 49ers and the Jets in the Super Bowl in year 2. That's an interesting combination. Josh Allen makes the Pro Bowl for us. Let's see, Foster, Sanders both making the Pro Bowl. Dawson Knox on there. Any offensive linemen? No. Jerry Hughes makes it for us. Ed Oliver, first team Pro Bowl defensive tackle. Let's see, Tremaine Edmonds makes the Pro Bowl. Tre'Davious White. We're pretty loaded here with Pro Bowl talent. Just got to get those wins to stack up to match that. So let's do our upgrades. Ed Oliver, we're going to go power rusher, trying to keep him in balance, but he is just a monster. He could be poised for a huge season next year. Look at those pass rushing moves. No joke against the run either. Matt Milano, we're just going to go pass coverage. That's his strength. Edmonds, he's getting closer to getting that second ability. I think next year he will unlock that. 3-man, 1 zone. So Foster makes the Pro Bowl, but no boost to star development. The year he had, I don't think we're going to get anyone saying this is overpowered to give him star development. He certainly has earned that. We'll go deep threat, what he's good at. Unlike real life, Robert Foster really becoming our best wide receiver. Real life not really taking the bull by the horns there. Dawson Knox for his second year in a row makes the Pro Bowl. Actually, he may have come short of the Pro Bowl last year, but he gets some good XP. If he repeats next year, I would expect that he gets a superstar type of boost as far as his getting those traits. The rest of these guys, I'm just going to go ahead and automate. I'll do David Sills because I know there's a lot of David Sills truthers out here. Nothing too spectacular there. All right, Jets inside our division, and the 49ers. It was the Rams and the Chargers for our first season, right? So California, the 2020s have been kind, but it's the Jets. So our interdivision rivals, Sam Darnold has been leading the charge on the Darnold versus Allen campaign, despite us winning the head-to-head situation there. So Kennedy Brooks was an undrafted free agent pickup for us. He wants a lot of money, not going to pay him that. Jason Kabinda, now he's asking for a 2-year deal, but can we get him for less? All right, we got Kabinda back for some linebacker depth. This Bowman cat's an interesting player. Can we get him for dirt cheap? Yep. Henry, we're definitely letting him go. Poyer is up. He's 30 years old. I'm going to let him hit the market. The rest of these guys, Zay Jones, we just have enough wide receivers. Zay had a good first year for us, but just kind of fell away. Spriggs, I doubt he would come back for a cheap deal here, but he could potentially be our best tackle next year. I don't know if he'll like this, but I don't mind paying him. Yeah, he's going to test. We might be able to get him back. And I'm going to bring Christian Wade. He's not asking for any guaranteed money or anything, so he's going to come back. All right, on to free agency. That was pretty simple. And who is going to be available? We got $48 million cap space. Oh, man, Kenny Clark, TJ Watt, a couple of star defenders available. Running back, definitely a need for us. Leonard Fournette becomes available. Chris Carson. Look at all these power backs hitting the market. Might be best to look at the draft for a running back, but maybe if those guys aren't getting offers, we circle back there. Wide receiver, we're pretty good. Wait, now it's saying Robert Foster has superstar. What's going on? When do those abilities get added? At the end of the season, huh? Okay, well, so did Dawson Knox get it? Robert Foster gets superstar, in and out, elite. Knox did not get it. What about on the defense? Matt Milano got superstar. He gets secure tackler. Tre'Davious White still just has star. Micah Hyde gets superstar X Factor. Where did that come from? I don't understand how they distribute these things. I actually don't think that's justified. I'm going to take that away. He goes from normal to... Or he goes from star to superstar X Factor? That makes no sense to me. Where did that come from? It'd be fun to do, but I just don't think that that's justified to do that. The engine right now is just all over the place with these traits. He didn't even make the Pro Bowl, and he goes from star to superstar X Factor? How does that make sense? All right, on the offensive line, we definitely need a tackle, and there's some guys available. Any of these three would be really big signings for us. We do need a guard as well. Spriggs is available, best right tackle. Yannick Ngakoue, or he already got superstar, we knew that. If we signed Kenny Clark, we'd have 4 superstars on the D-line. That'd be insane. But I don't think that's really smart spending. Maybe it is. I don't know. I mean, you would get that beast next to Ed Oliver to be that bigger bodied guy. It's the more I think about it, with the cap space we have, the window we have before we have to pay Josh Allen, it is actually pretty tempting. Geno Stone is set to be our starter right now. Malcolm Jenkins does become available. That's definitely tempting. He doesn't have any offers at the moment. Well, I mean, we got $47 million in cap space. Kenny Clark's played in Green Bay. He's used to playing in a small kind of environment there. I mean, I don't mind going after him. 3 years, $50 million. Actually, he'd probably want more like a 4-year deal. I mean, that D-line would just be ridiculous. Chris Carson seems to fit the culture here. I'm going to go after him. He wants a 5-year deal. I'm going to offer him a 3-year deal, but increase his money. We're the top offer on him. And then on the offensive line, I'm going to offer DJ Humphries a 2-year, almost $10 million a year contract. And then I'm also going to offer Jason Spriggs because we do need that swing tackle. And And then we probably need a guard as well. Larry Warford available. I don't mind going the veteran route here. I think Larry Warford makes sense. 1-year deal. All right, fingers crossed. Well, we said one big free agent signing could really help. How about 3? Kenny Clark, DJ Humphries, and Chris Carson. It's going to make a dent in our cap space, but we're kind of all in here. Allen's on the last year of his rookie contract before he gets that 5th-year option. If we're trying to be realistic, obviously in Madden, he's not going to get that, unfortunately. But that secures some big issues. We still need to figure out what we're doing at guard. Let's see. Oh, wow, we're getting outbid now. I mean, we got our tackle, so we can withdraw this offer on Spriggs, but I don't think we can really compete for Warford. We're going to have to go after another guard. Kalecki Asemele just played a season here for the Jets. Let's send him upstate. Let's see if he wants to start at left guard for us. So let's advance. We got Kalecki Asemele. Man, this team is shaping up nice. I'm excited for next year. We do need a kicker. How about Jake Elliott? It's actually a pretty hefty contract. I don't want to pay him that much. We also need a fullback. Let's just sign somebody. How about Sethan Carter? All right, we got a fullback. We got a kicker. On to the draft. Now, I'm going in pretty blind here. This is my 2021 class. I unfortunately was not able to really get any work done on it, so we're going to have to go in kind of blind. We'll have fictional players here for the rest of this franchise other than Trevor Lawrence and Justin Ross in this class. I do expect to have an update to that class next week. So here we go. Patriots end up with the first pick in the draft, and they take Trevor Lawrence. So, as if things couldn't get any harder, the Jets just won the Super Bowl in our division, and the Patriots just got a superstar quarterback in Trevor Lawrence. Wow. So, here's the Raiders pick. We pick here pretty soon. Scouting not looking too kind here. So, I mean, we got wide receiver, running backs. Wow, this guy looks like a stud. He would pair perfectly with Carson. I don't know if he's worth that pick right there, though. I feel like a lineman would be a good bet to get a good young lineman in here. These guys are projected to go later. Some of these guys look like studs, though. Edge, we're pretty good. D-tackle, we're pretty good. Linebacker, we need someone later, but I don't think we're taking anyone in the first. Corner's really the only position. Wow, this guy looks insane. 6'1", 212, the best like workout grades. He seems like a no-brainer pick. Normal development, but a 79 overall. And oh my God, look how good he is. Brandon Hardwick. Hell yeah. It's like the steal of the draft right there. All right. Can we get one of those guards that we were looking at? Yeah, they're all still available. I mean, this guy looks pretty nasty. He's 23. Do we want to go younger? Here's 21. These guys have first-round grades. He's 22. I think I'm going to go with the young guy from Buffalo. 72 overall, normal, but he is 21 years old. He could start for us. Okay, next user pick. How about running back? We didn't do a lot of scouting here. We do still have, what's his name, out of FAU that we've been going with, Singletary. I kind of like this receiver right here. I don't know if that's a big need for us. It's one of the top guys on our board. After Foster and Chenault, we don't really have that third guy, so let's take a shot on him. Ooh, he has a hidden development. Jaden Rock. I like his name. He can play. I like that pick. We're doing well right now. All right, I'm thinking tackle here. Although this guard has a first-round grade. Is that legit? Best bench rep. He's 21 years old. 71 overall. We need a linebacker that can play here. between these two, I'm going to go with the faster one, Jaden Hill. Not the worst. He's athletic at least. 56 block shed, though. Far from ideal. Let's see. Can we get the other one? No, he's gone. Interesting player. 5'9", 223, but he's fast. He seems like just an interesting project. I'm just going to see what we get here. Yeah, that's not really going to cut it. Might see what he is as an outside linebacker. It's not unheard of. There's been linebackers at that size before. And that's it. So that is the offseason. We got Josh Allen raring and ready to go. We've got the 1-2 punch here. Myles Gaskin might even get involved here as a third down back. Here's the wide receivers. I think Jaden Rock, who has a hidden development trait, is going to get our number 3 wide receiver spot. At tight end, we're still good to go. The offensive line much improved. We're going to move DJ Humphries over to right tackle. But definitely a competition at left guard with the 2 young rookies and Kalecki Assembly, the veteran there. Cody Ford. We do still have Wyatt Teller as well. He's not bad. So the offensive line, a ton of depth. So Jerry Hughes, he actually went up to superstar. He's looks like going to get a development boost to get him up to 80 to get him that second trait. But he is getting a little bit older there. But we do have now 4 superstar defensive linemen, which is going to be insane, the amount of pass rush we're able to generate. And then our linebackers too. I mean, it's not very realistic, to be completely honest, that all these guys got superstar. Our entire front 6 have superstar, but they have played well. And then at corner, we drafted a guy that's definitely going to push Levi Wallace, if not just take that job. So good move there. Our safeties are pretty set. Excited to see how Geno Stone plays as the starting strong safety. So I've definitely got high expectations for our first season here. I am going to go ahead and whip through the preseason here while I set my focus players. Again, guys, please do hit that like button if you enjoy the series. The view count just hasn't been quite where I want it. So hitting that like button is definitely going to help me out. So we're going to go Laviska Shenault, Ed Oliver, and let's keep going with Tremaine Edmonds. Take a little look through the free agents that are available. Ooh, a big, fast running back slips through the cracks here. Let's bring him in. We got enough room for a few signings here at positions of need. Could probably use some help at wide receiver depth, but we've got some guys that have been developed, and we'll let them sit. Little left tackle here. Let's bring him in for a look. Let's bring Corey Lugit back. He played for us last year. Some edge depth. Trey Hendrickson maybe. Tyus Bowser. He fits kind of what we're looking for in that outside linebacker with Lorenzo Alexander, by the way, is going to retire here. So I think that Bowser can definitely play that role as that kind of flex pass rusher cover guy. We definitely need just someone at corner here. No one special, but just someone that can play in a pinch. I mean, EJ Gaines has been around here. Let's just keep him around. All right, hoping to stay healthy through the preseason here. Little O-line mentorship, excuse me. Let's go pass blocking for Cody Ford. Finesse. He's got a lot of power to his game, but let's get that finesse up. All right, we're going to do our upgrades, then our cuts. Tremaine Edmonds getting closer and closer. We're going to go field general. He should have that second superstar trait pretty soon. There's that Jerry Hughes upgrade we were hoping for. He's a ways away from getting that second superstar trait. Does have secure tackler, but he's not going to give us any extra pass rush. Ashton Davis is interesting. He's definitely the guy set to replace, oh man, a speed and a zone. God, he's looking pretty good. 77 zone, 92 speed. It's going to be hard to keep him off the field. He's going to have to play a little bit this year. Bowman, I want to just focus on him being a good run stopper for us. We got enough pass rushers. And then then our backup quarterback, Tyree Jackson. Okay, cut season. I'm editing this thing up before I head off to Kentucky for a wedding, so I'm going to just save the snip sound bites for this cutting session. Let's see, but you guys will just have to use your imagination. All right, this strong guy, we're just going to practice squad him. Not quite going to make the team. Snip. Lots of wide receivers here. Cut. Prohl, snip. Darvin Kurtzy, snip. Let's see here. John Brown, we'll keep you around even though you've regressed. Sills is going to make the team this year. Mack will keep you. Anthony Johnson, snip. Ray McLeod, snip. Tight end, keep our long snapper looking good there. Let's see, we'll keep those guys. We got a lot of line depth this year. I think we actually want to keep all those guys, develop them. On the D-line, probably snip some of these guys. Alex Turner, snip. We'll come back. Defensive tackle. Let's see, I forgot about LeBron Ray. Lugit's not going to make the team. We could probably roll with those four. Let's cut Russell. Snip. Linebacker. Let's see. We got those guys. Corey Thompson, snip. Okay. Corner. Safety. Oh, yeah. This guy, we'll just practice squad him. 2 more cuts to make. They're going to be tough ones. Let's see. Who do they recommend? Probably a lineman makes sense. Let's just he's good, but let's just practice squad actually he's better than Matt Pert, who we drafted last year. So let's I feel like we're gonna lose any of these guys, but Pert's older. Well, they're like the same. I don't want to lose Pert's contract. Let's just practice squad Braxton, and then at guard. I feel like we got to keep those guys. They're all pretty talented. We got to find one more guy to snip here. Maybe Mike Love? Yeah, let's snip Mike Love. Snip. All right, that's the squad. On to week 1. We play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So when we come back with our next episode, we are going to begin our 3rd season. We're going to start on offense. I think this is the year. We have built a loaded roster, so we got to get it done this year. So again, guys, please do hit that like button. It really helps me out. Hope you're enjoying the series. Cheers as always, and we'll see you for the next one. Peace.